Yes, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why you came back. This is Rusty at Art. My name is Brenda. And thank you for coming back. Today, I have a video prepared for you about a weird thing about art. Maybe you'll appreciate it. I made the mistake yesterday of making a video after a full day of crying. And that was terrible and pathetic. Oh my God. And sweet Jesus, I could not do an intro worth a goddamn. So, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why you came back. Yes, 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 yes. I completely scrapped the last video and now I have to make a new one, and now just even uploading it onto my computer from this 4K camera is just gonna take the whole night, and you won't see a Fun Fact Friday. You'll see a Fun Fact Saturday. Oh! Because when I'm late to upload, I'm just irresponsible. This week on Fun Fact Friday, we'll be talking about skull cups. And not just the regular old travel cup with the Ouija board on it, but skull cups, as in taking the top part of your head, or the top part of somebody else's head. It would be quite uncomfortable if you used your own. Sliced it in a very specific way and used it as a plate or bowl or cup, depending on the size and shape. This practice is known pretty worldwide, where people take basically the yarmulke of your head and turn it into dinnerware. The oldest skull cup was actually 14,000 years old. Now, just imagine people just taking people's heads, cutting it specifically to turn it into a cup. Tis romantic. So, usually the ritual for such things is I defeat your tribe, or I kill everybody in your village, and I use your skull as a trophy. Like in 1510, Shah Ismail the First defeated and slew Muhammad Shah Bani, the founder of the Shahmenid Empire. I'm reading this, sorry. In present day Uzbekistan. Then he took his skull, turned it into a cup, he lined it with gold and bedazzled it to make it into a chalice. So you see them pimp cups from Flavor of Love back when we were in 7th grade. and being a pimp was the ultimate thing of status back in the early 2000s. Well, having a cup like that back in the day meant you killed a couple of people, scraped their brains out, and turned their heads into cups. So, you know, there's a very rich history there. So I'm going to read this run-on sentence that something in Japan they had done, and it's on Wikipedia, but I'm just going to read this off because this was very descriptive. Unlike skull cups of other cultures, which might resemble a bowl or a chalice in the finished form, the Japanese artisans excised, I don't know what that means, a shallow saucer-shaped portion from the bottom of each skull, then lacquered the skulls, covered them in gold leaf. Each cup was set in the aperture from which it had been cut, concave side up. So they were rather pretty. They made sure that they were like good looking cups. They weren't just like, you know, pieces of skull. They dressed them up, but it was to mean I conquered something. Killed a bunch of people, probably raped their women. That was the thing, because women were property. In some places of the world, they still are. You know? It was very popular among, in Europe, in Asia. I'm pretty sure it happened in Africa. Basically, they were used to be eaten and drank out of, not just be a status symbol. Cannibalism has also been a concern of some things like this. People, I mean, of course they were using the heads, the skulls as tools, but the tools that they use to scrape out the skulls of these brains and blood vessels were indicative of intelligence. Now that we know that, you know, primates of other species are starting to come into their Stone Age, they're doing the same thing too. They're scraping out the brains of their, you know, of their prey or enemies, because even primates go to war. Ugh. It wasn't unknown that cannibalism was a thing in other cultures, but to eat the brains of species that are close to yours or similar, or the fact that they are your same species, means that you can have prions or whatever Joe Rogan said in your system, and it takes a really long time for it to be eased out of your system through defecation and peeing or whatever, or burning it off through sweating, because they're not just regular proteins. It's the same kind of proteins. It's what causes mad cow disease. If you're out here eating brains and you're scraping skulls eating brains, and you're out here, you know, starting wars and destroying and pillaging and shit, most likely you don't have all your eggs in your basket after a while. That is a thing. If I was a queen, all I would need is my flowers. But for men, they need to crack open your skull like an egg and then eat out of it. I guess that's cool, I guess. I had a half day today from work, and I spent it not drinking water, so this is what I'm doing right now. It's not even like a real Ouija board on the cup. Don't worry, I'm not worshiping Satan out here, y'all. So everywhere from Japan to Bulgaria, to the Scythians, Uzbekistan, and all them other places, the old world basically, before they started coming to America, which I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they did it in like the Americas too, with like the Aztecs and like ritualistic killing and whatever. It's not uncommon. People did this. This was like a thing. You ain't gonna waste meat. You ain't gonna waste bone. Anyway, thanks for coming to my channel. I just wanted to talk about some weird art thing. Hopefully you took something from it. Last week I talked about some nerdy fun stuff, and this week it's just a little bit creepy. Next week I'll try to find something that is light enough for the children. So like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep the channel going, keep my depression away, and everything cheery and rainbows and unicorn farts. I do this because it makes the sad go away. But yes, like, comment, and subscribe, because you know you need more information about artistry out in the world, and you don't know whether or not you want to try this out. Hit the notification bell in case I forget to upload on the day that I say I'm supposed to be uploading. So Mondays is Artist of the Week, Wednesdays is Whiteboard Wednesday, and for Friday is Fun Fact Friday. But yeah, hit the notification bell so you can get this on your phone, and I'll see you on Monday. Yay! Bye.